Welcome back to my channel. Today, I am going to tell you how you can convert your old system into an Android TV box, and that too with a native installation, meaning installing Android TV on the system's internal hard drive. For this, you won't need any external USB or hard drive to run Android TV. Whenever you want to use Android TV, just turn on your system and Android TV will run. The Android version I am going to show you today is Nexus Player 14, which comes with Android 14. So without wasting any time, let's get started with the video. Welcome to my channel, Technichio. So this is my laptop. If I take you to my system's information, you can see that I am using a Lenovo ThinkPad, which is an i5 7th generation with a 2-core processor. The hard drive used in it is a 256 GB SSD. My laptop's keyboard is damaged, so I want to use this laptop as an Android TV. Therefore, I will install only Android TV on its internal hard drive, and no other OS. Before the installation, I would like to thank my friend Bruno, because of whom this became possible. He is the one who modifies and brings us these Android TV versions so that we can install them on our systems. This is his website where you can find all his details, portfolios, and different Android versions. So the Android version I am going to use today is Nexus Player 14, which I have already downloaded. I told you that I want to install on my laptop's internal hard drive, and I don't want to keep any other operating system on the hard drive. This is only possible if we have a pre-installed environment available, because when using Windows we can never clean our hard drive completely. The pre-installed environment I am going to use is from Sergei Strelec. I have uploaded all these files to my Terabox data server, the link of which you will find in the description, so that you can easily download all these files from one place. To prepare the pre-installed environment, we need a bootmaker software. So I will download Rufus. After opening the software, you can see that it has automatically detected my USB drive. I will press the select button and choose my pre-installed environment ISO file. Make sure you choose NTFs as the file system, because if you choose FAT32, you won't be able to copy large files to your USB. After starting the process, I will temporarily pause my Windows Defender, because it may detect the PE files as viruses and delete them. As a precaution, I will also turn off my Wi-Fi. After the process completes, if I open my USB, you can see that it is ready with the pre-installed environment. Now I will open my D drive, and from here I will copy the Nexus ISO file and the data file to my USB. But from the data file folder, I will copy only the file I need. I told you that my laptop has a 256 GB internal hard drive, so I will copy a maximum 120 GB data file to my USB so that my Android TV has 120 GB of space available. You can see that I will copy both files to my USB. Now I'll restart my system. Then I press boot key like F12, and from the boot menu, I choose my USB drive. Here you can see many options, asking which pre-installed environment I want to use: Windows 11, Windows 10, or I want the boot manager to automatically search according to my system and start the pre-installed environment compatible with Windows 7, 8, 10, or 11. I will choose the Windows 11 pre-installed environment from here. After choosing, files will load and my system will restart automatically. After restart, you can see that the pre-installed environment has opened, and inside it you will find all the software we need for data recovery, partition management, disk management, backup, or any other setup. Here in File Explorer, you can see my system drive and USB drive, and the files I copied to the USB. First, I will clean my hard drive and remove any operating system installed on it, so that I can install only Android TV on it. So, I will search for Partition Manager and open Minitool Partition Assistant. Here you can see that my internal hard drive has several partitions. I will right-click on the hard drive and choose Delete All Partitions. Then I will right-click on the unallocated space and press Create. First, I will change the file system. Remember, we have to create 2 partitions, one boot partition and one data partition. The file system for the boot partition will be FAT32. So I choose FAT32. type boot in the partition label, and I can make it from 200 MB to 500 MB as needed. I will choose 500 MB and create the partition. Then I right-click again on the unallocated space and press Create. Choose the file system. Remember, the data partition file system should be exFAT. So I choose exFAT, type Nexus 14 in the partition label, and use all the remaining space for one partition. Now you can see a boot partition and a data partition. I will apply all these changes. After applying, my hard drive is ready for installation. I close the software and open this PC. You can see my hard drive partitions are showing, and they are completely empty. Now I open my USB. First, I extract the Android TV ISO file into my D drive, the Nexus 14 drive. After extracting the ISO, I right-click on my data file and extract it using 7-zip also into the same D drive. While it is extracting, I go into my D drive. Here, first I right-click on the system.sfs file and extract it using 7-zip. Now I copy all files except the system image, data image, and system.sfs file and paste them into my boot drive, the 500 Emery one. Ignore the recycle bin folder, it is created by the pre-install environment. Then I go back to my Nexus 14 drive and delete all files except the 3 image files. I cannot delete system.sfs file yet because it is still extracting. So I wait until the data image and system image are completely extracted. After extraction completes, I delete the system.sfs file as well. Now you can see that my boot partition has all these files, and the Nexus 14 partition has the 3 image files. Now I restart my system. During restart, I unplug my USB. Then I go to the boot menu again. Here you can see that my USB is no longer visible because I unplugged it. Now only one hard drive is visible, my laptop's internal drive. As soon as I choose it, the Google TV boot menu opens, from where you can choose a kernel version compatible with your system. If you are using an external display, you can choose it here. I am using an external display, so I choose that. As soon as I choose, my Android TV loads. After loading, I get a welcome screen. First, I choose my language. Then I choose my country's region. You can see that all available regions are in Portuguese language. I choose Australia. After choosing Australia, I will connect my Wi-Fi's. After connecting to Wi-Fi, I get the option to add a Google account. I add my Google account. After that, I get all the privacy questions. I accept all options, Google services, Google Assistant, all free setup options. Now you can see that my Google TV Nexus Player 14 is ready. From here, if I go to Google Play Store and install YouTube, you can see that it installs properly. While it installs, I go to Settings to give you details about my system. In Settings, I go to System. If I open Storage, you can see that my internal shared storage is 125 GB, meaning the 120 GB data file we pasted worked, and now we have 125 GB space available. If I go to the About section, you can see that Android version 14 is running. Now if I open YouTube, it runs properly. You can search, for example, I search for my own channel, open it, and if I play any video, it plays properly. But first, YouTube will ask me to sign in to confirm I'm not a bot. After signing in, my YouTube is ready and I can watch any video. If you want to play games, you can also install games on this system. For example, I choose Asphalt 8 and install it. After installation completes, when I open it, the actual game downloading. Meanwhile, I can play a trial. I click on Start Racing, and you can see that the game runs properly. So if you want, you can use Android TV for streaming, or you can install games on it. In today's video, I told you how you can natively install Nexus Player 14 on your old system without any other OS. Just Android TV on the internal hard drive. If you liked the video, please like it. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Technichio, and hit the bell icon so you'll never miss an update from our channel. Together, let's end tech tantrums. Thank you.